So I've gotten a lot of questions about my own weightlifting competition goals, so I figured I'd address them. Straight away, I'll just say that I think I'm retiring from competing, and I hate that term retiring, but my mind is just not focused on competition. I'm focused on a lot of different things at this point. I do feel like I had more potential in this sport. However, because of a lot of different factors, I felt like bowing out is the right thing to do. I'm still coaching weightlifting just as much now as I ever have. And I'm still training weightlifting specifically about 3 to 4 times per week with objectively less volume and intensity that I have when I was competing. The reason I continue to snatch and clean and jerk is because I really feel like it provides one of the most effective ways for me to remain as strong and powerful as I can with the amount of effort and time I plan on giving training. In other words, for me, it helps me stay athletic and maintain whatever muscle mass I have in the most efficient way. Now, this might not be the case for everyone else, but I feel like my movement is efficient enough to where the risk of injury or overtraining is really low. So I want to continue to do these things. Also, if I'm going to coach weightlifting, I want to continue to weightlift myself because I feel like it's the best way to learn how to coach is to put yourself through training. And I'm still learning things every single day when I train myself as well as when I train others. So here's why I'm retiring from competition. I started weightlifting and competing in 2013 at 23 years old. At 6'4", my body weight in my first competition was 205 pounds, so I lifted in the under 94 kilo category. Before weightlifting, I played a multitude of sports, and my heaviest back squat at the time when I started was barely 130 kilos. From 2013 to 2019, I competed over 20 times, and my total reached an all-time high of 315 kilos in a local meet with a 140 kilo snatch and a 175 kilo clean and jerk. The heaviest lifts I made at a national meet was 139 kilos in the snatch and 171 kilos in the clean and jerk. From no total at all at 23 years old to a national level lifter at 30, almost completely self-coached, I loved every single minute of it. And even now, I still love this sport. It really has not gone away. The problem for me arose when my body weight at the American Open finals was up to near 116 kilos or 255 pounds. And I realized that in order to continue improving, my total body weight would have to continue to go up. As a natural athlete who was absolutely not a new lifter at the age of 30, putting on body weight just didn't really interest me. It didn't seem like a worthwhile route to be somewhere in the future at, say, 35 years old, at 130 kilos body weight and objectively obese. At the time where I was 116 kilos body weight, there's no doubt I was over 20% body fat. And coming from a lifetime skinny guy who played guard in basketball and wide receiver in football and midfield in lacrosse, I was just never the big, strong guy in sports. And this transformation from being a naturally tall and lighter weight guy to someone who has to be bigger this late in life just isn't what I'm interested in doing right now. Putting on muscle mass is really, really, really hard unless you have some special supplements to help you do that. In my sport and in USA weightlifting, we are not allowed to do that. So it was hard for me to envision, 5 years from now and putting on good body weight. That isn't to say that it's not possible, but for me, this is kind of my turning point. I felt like it's too much goddamn effort with all of the other things I want to accomplish in my life. And that's to nobody's fault but my own. I'm basically, I have 2 roads that I can go down. One of the roads is put every last thing you can into competing or, focus on other life goals. And I am knowingly taking that route. This very idea is crazy to me. On my videos, I say no excuses, just improve. And here I am basically saying that I am not going to do what it takes. And that is a very sad thing for me. I have always reveled in being this tall guy who, just works really, really, really hard and comes from behind and continues to improve. And I'm basically packing it in. And it's really, really sad, but it's also pretty bittersweet. I'm excited to focus more on coaching, on content, and even, making music and having more fun. So I also want to say, I in no way am turning my back on weightlifting. That's what this channel is about. It's about Olympic weightlifting and other aspects of training, strength and conditioning, and fitness. I want to bring you guys the best content I can, and just because I don't compete in this anymore doesn't mean that I'm not interested in it. Of course I'm interested in it. I want to coach, I want to cover the best weightlifters in the world, and I want to help you guys on your journey in weightlifting. So I'm going to continue to do that. I've picked up some other hobbies since, retiring from weightlifting. I've started doing jiu-jitsu, and I may do some competitions here and there. And I've also got back into music. So, I'm really happy about my life right now and where things are going. And I just want to keep going down this road. So thank you guys as always for watching and consuming my content. And I'll keep doing what I do. Thank you.